Blake Levine. I want to talk about bipolar depression, the top, the bottom, and being in the middle. So when I say the top, having mania when you have bipolar can feel like your mind is racing, and sometimes we have inflated egos. We think we can take on the world. There's examples where we believe we're God. We believe we can have superpowers. We think we can do anything. During these times, sometimes there's risks you take that are very dangerous. It may be having sex with lots of people when that's not in your normal character. Maybe spending obscene amounts of money buying fancy cars or jewelry or other things you can't afford. When I say at the bottom, that can mean when you are depressed and you can't get out of bed, you're sleeping all the time, you won't talk to your family or friends, you won't go to school, you won't go to work. If you like to be creative and draw and do art or write, you won't do any of your activities. And then there's the middle. And for me, living with bipolar for many years, I found that I have to be safely somewhere in the middle, not too low and not too high. And I'm here at a park where I did a workout today, and I loved running around, climbing some mountains, getting some exercise, playing some basketball, and having that energy to say, you know what, this is a good time to let out what I'm feeling, to get my mind and body going. And then I come back to a place of being in the middle, where I remember that it's okay to take my time. I don't have to rush. I can enjoy each moment. I don't have to put pressure on myself. And when I get back to that middle place, life seems okay. There can be times where you have a problem, maybe a bill pops up, or you have a fight with a loved one, and you start getting down and depressed. But I think you can say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to come back to the middle. Part of living with bipolar and having bipolar depression is trying not to think too much. And these days when it's hard to face our friends or hard to face the economy, we can start to get down. So I want to say to you today, if you are struggling, it's never a wrong option to seek help. There's psychiatrists who are medical doctors that can talk to you about bipolar depression. There's also therapists and psychologists that can work with you and help you to understand what you're facing. I am a life coach. I do coaching by phone to help motivate and inspire others, whether it be with work or family or friends. You can learn about my life coaching program at my website below. And I pray for you today that if you have bipolar depression, you find a way back to somewhere in the middle. You don't have to be on top all the time, and you don't have to be certainly on the bottom. But if you get back to that middle ground, you can live life, love yourself, and be happy and healthy. And I thank you for watching today.